One of the reasons that I love this conversation of data is I really believe it's another angle in at personal development in a lot of ways. Because of this data-driven approach, it allows a different angle into self-awareness and seeing suddenly when you see trends and numbers of just even the most simple of things. We have hundreds of people on our Oura Ring data dashboard. And one of the most common things I see is people say, I wake up at around the same time every day. And then we look at the numbers and then it's actually this roller coaster all over the place. And then only when they see it in black and white can there just be this weird aha moment of like a merging of subjective and objective realities.
Maybe reasons why people would do VO2 max. Yes, I think that long-term core-driven benefit cost analysis is really valuable, but short-term, we could be saying, I want to improve my VO2 max because I am loyal to myself and I want to prove that to myself through behavioral commitments and responsibility. Like loyalty could be a macro goal, but also short-term, I'm running the scientific experiment because I want to prove to myself that I can show up to myself and be loyal to my health.
Being able to bring technology in that just like pushes people further, right? Even tracking steps, right? Molly, people were like, get your 10,000 steps in. MyFitnessPal, tracking your food. Once that was an option on every phone, people started doing it. So I think as we have things like HANU Health coming out, people are just going to jump on board much faster. And then also with the longevity piece, a lot of people are talking about health span and longevity. And I think stress is the number one thing here.
I am a psychologist and I own a mental health company that does stress monitoring. So I understand fully my bias. When it comes to what we're seeing right now in the data biometric space, obviously HANU's doing it. We're doing it in a way that's different than most people, right? We're looking at heart rate variability continuously, a very fine, granular, microscopic view of somebody's stress response. But also for us, we're saying, well, how do we integrate? Because I preach this all the time, but with all the data and information without any actionable steps doesn't give us anything. Like it's basically useless. And I am of the mindset too, that simply tracking stress and then doing something like breathwork or biofeedback or meditation, I think these are immensely helpful.